So everyone who just joined into the show, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen, the craziest food challenge show on the app. I'm your host, Chef Borat. Today's challenge is the tallest, most creative app theme creation based on the app you represent. So they're going to build tall creative structures based on the app they represent. We're going to have our judge in here, Boss Badge Race. Can you request that box and jump in? We're going to introduce our judge to you today. For everyone here today who doesn't know Race, he's going to introduce himself in that box in a moment. So if you're part of the show, if you're a contestant in the show, please request that box as well. Make sure you hit that box, request that box so I can get you in. We're going to bring our judge into the box first. Race, welcome to the show.
Yo, what's up, Borat?
I'm good. What's happening, Race?
I'm ready. I'm ready for tonight. Tonight should be a good night.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun in here. It's a lot of fun. Just so you know, this is before the split show, guys. So I just want to let you know this is called Before the Split. This is a very, very special show. Everyone is going to remember the show. It's going to be a crazy show to remember. So Ace, could you, Ace will be in here as well. We'll have Ace in here. We'll have Popular Brunette. And we will also have Aladdin as contestants. So Race, could you quickly introduce yourself for everyone who does not know you on the app?
So everybody, my name is Race. I've been on the app for about 6 months. I am a Boss Badge. I got Boss Badge for the month of December. And I'm here to have some fun. First featured show. One fun fact about me is I am active duty military. I'm in the United States Navy and stationed in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. So that is what the anchors in my name represent. So
with much respect for that to be here as well, Race, for that. We're going to bring in our lovely contestants. Let's not keep them waiting. Let's bring in our first contestant, which is Top Badge Aladdin. Aladdin, welcome to the show. We got our other contestant, Popular Brunette, and our other contestant who's filling in for Free Soul last minute contestant, Ace Marsh in the show. So I can quickly explain, Ace Marsh is representing POF, Brunette is representing Meet Me, and Aladdin is representing Scout on the show. So they're going to make a creation based on the theme of the app that they represent. So let's quickly introduce yourself, Ace. Ace, welcome to the show. You've been here a few times. Can you quickly introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I am Ace Marsh. I am just a good old bundle of joy, if you know me. I've been on the app for about 9 months now. I'm the founder of the Good Vibe Tribe. I'm sure you've seen our people around the app, and it's all about love, positivity, and goofing around. I've been on this show many times. I've also been the judge on this show, and every time I seem to win this show, I get it turned around on me, and I end up becoming like the bottom loser. So like maybe now like I've been brought in randomly, I'm gonna try to take this. But I also want you guys all to know that's here. It's been 30 minutes. I had to gather some random crap. Pardon me. Some random crap, and yeah, my dog's here too. So this is gonna be a whirlwind of fun for me because he's just sitting here trying to eat everything, and like it's 1 a.m. here. Yeah. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Nice to see you, Borat. Thanks for having me. Race, be nice to me. You know, I'm last minute. Brunette, nice to meet you. I'll hit you with a favorite. And Aladdin, always good to see you. Everyone in the chat, hello.
Awesome. Popular Brunette, could you introduce yourself as well for everyone who does not know you here today?
Yes, I'm Popular Brunette. I've been on the app for almost a year. My people that know me know that I am just a ball full of fire. But I'm also very sweet, and I do love positive vibes. Positive vibes, always. And I'm glad to be on the show, guys, and I'm going to favor everybody.
Awesome, Popular Brunette. And Aladdin, for everyone who does not know, Top Badge Aladdin. Aladdin, could you introduce yourself for everyone who does not know you?
Yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Aladdin, and I can show y'all the world. I'm kidding. I've been on the app since 2021. Top Badge since August of last year, so that's pretty fun. Did a lot of feature shows, but I haven't done many as a badge now, so I'm happy to be here. Awesome. I'm all about good vibes as well. I got a family called Bring Good Vibes as well, so all about that good energy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So for everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Race. These are my contestants, Ace Marsh, Popular Brunette, and Aladdin. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. The contestants are going to build the tallest, most creative app theme creation based on the app they're going to represent. So we're going to jump and check into the ingredients that they brought into the show. So we're going to jump to Aladdin first. Aladdin, what ingredients did you bring in today? Let's find out for Scout. What did you bring in?
We got marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows.
I got pretzels.
Yep.
I got spaghetti.
Yep.
And I got food
I thought that
coloring.
was a real jet. I thought that was a real jet. Sorry, Aladdin. I was just like, whoa. So who's at the hill? Who's at the hill?
And I got
airport right now,
the
dude.
Jello puff stuff.
Awesome. 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 And Popular Brunette, what have you brought in today? Let's find out.
Oh my gosh, too much stuff. I have donuts.
Donuts?
Yes, I have cookies.
Yeah,
A couple cookies. I have some ring pops.
Okay.
Wait, I have a lot of stuff. Icing.
Okay.
I have
Streets are wild over there.
diamonds. And I have
I'm sorry, what was that? Diamonds?
diamonds. But it's ring pop. It's ring pop diamonds. And a cake. I have a cake. Guys, I'm in the culinary field, okay? I specialize in this stuff. So look.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look.
Uh-oh.
Who doesn't love
Everybody
this?
look out.
I'm a foodie. This stuff gets me excited. Oh, and I also have these. They're eatable markers.
Okay, edible
What?
marker. Edible
Eatable
markers.
markers. Yeah, I have to write something on these cookies. That's it. I promise. That's it. That's it.
Ace, what ingredients have you brought in, Ace? Let's see what Ace has got.
Yeah, I got
Last
too much
minute,
stuff.
last
Sorry.
minute, we got some baby crackers.
Okay.
We got some peanut butter time, you know what I'm saying? We got some pepperettes, and I had to give my dog some already because he's doing pretty good right now. Actually. We got a bunch of biscottis, homemade. These are homemade from someone, I don't remember who made them, but from Christmas. we got a banana.
The banana.
We got some chocolate balls. What else did I grab? I got some KD.
KD, okay.
Some peanut butter pretzels.
Wow, he's got a whole
And then
kitchen.
I got a bag of chips. I got some biodegradable tea bags, which technically you could eat them. And then I got my secret spice at the end, which I ain't gonna show you, but that's my POS stuff. Okay.
All right. So the contestants have 30 minutes to build their creation. There's 30 minutes on the clock. They can only use edible foods. Anything that's not edible, like plastics, metals, or wooden materials, cannot be used. So contestants, when you're ready and you got the thumbs up and say yes, chef, then we can kick this challenge off. So when you're all ready, can I get a thumbs up and a yes, chef from each contestant?
Yes, chef.
Yes.
Woo.
All right. So we got two squeakers today. We got
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
a
No.
Yo, do I win?
Like a small.
Yo, we're back. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, that was wild. What happened there? Yo, that was wild.
No.
Please come back.
I got a
That was
screenshot there. This
wild.
is wild.
Did we all freeze for a second on the split shot?
Dude,
What happened?
All right, you're in. Yo, thank you.
That was crazy. All right, we
Yo,
back.
no,
We
boy,
back.
you're.
Right.
Oh,
Just as I was about to kick the time off, guys. Can
yo,
we get a
Kick me out.
Those are like 7 boxes right there.
Can we get a thumbs up and a yes, chef again so we can redo that again? That was wild. All right, thumbs up and a yes, chef when you're ready to go.
Yes,
All right, 5,
Yes, chef.
4, 3, 2, 1. Start building.
Let's go.
So while they build these creations, we'll be talking about the apps. We're going to
Oh,
go
gosh.
through Meet Me, POF, Scout, Chispa. We're going to talk a little bit about the apps, maybe things you didn't know about them. So we're going to go through a few things about the actual apps. But before I do that, I'm gonna remind you the top gifter of the show has a power to challenge the judge and potentially save or protect one of these contestants. So stick around and find out to see what happens. So as you all know, January the 22nd is going to be split day, which is coming up very soon on the app. So PF and Meet Me are disembarking with Chispa as well. So make sure you do status match or duplicate your account if you do want to be on both sides. So I'll be a top badge on both platforms on PF and Meet Me, and the show will also continue to Meet Me alongside on POF at a later stage in February. So you'll be looking forward to crazy Chaos Kitchen on both platforms on either side. So we're going to talk a little bit about Meet Me. So the Meet Group owns several dating apps and networking services, including Meet Me, High Five, Lovo, Growler, Scout, and Tagged. The company has offices in New Hope, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Dresden, and Berlin. So does anyone know how Meet Me came about? Do any of you know how Meet Me came about? Anyone in the boxes know how Meet Me started?
Who cares? Team POF.
Oh my
No.
Let the trash talk begin.
Oh my God. So two siblings, Dave and Catherine Cook, created My Yearbook during their spring break of 2005. They persuaded their older brother, Jeff, who had founded Easy Edge and Resume Edge from his Harvard dorm room, to invest in their project. At the launch of the site, Dave was a junior in high school and Catherine was a sophomore. The project was initially activated at a Montgomery high school.
No, not again.
I'm sorry, but that's the best.
In 2006, in 2006, My Yearbook raised $4.1 million in venture partners and first round capital. In 2008, it raised $13 million in Series B rounds. And so this is crazy. Like the app was actually started in 2005 in a dorm room. Just think about that. This app based on that is crazy, right? But in July 2011, My Yearbook announced it agreed to be acquired by Latino social networking site Quepasa. So in June 2012, the company formed from the combination of My Yearbook and Quepasa was renamed Meet Me. So that's how we got the name Meet Me, from My Yearbook and Quepasa forming. That's interesting? That's how they came up with the name. Then in October 2016, Meet Me acquired Scout for $55 million. So that's where Meet Me acquired Scout in 2016. That's how Scout became part of Meet Me. So on April the 3rd, 2017, the company then acquired and rebranded and became the Meet Group. That's why they changed to the Meet Group, which was only in 2017, the same year they rebranded when it was close to the Scout takeover. So it was just after the Scout takeover. In September 2017, the Meet Group acquired also a German dating app called Lovo for $70 million US. So that's when Lovo joined the Meet Group. In 2020, the Meet Group was then acquired by ProSiebensat.1 Media with a parent company, Parship Meet Group, being formed to manage both the Meet Group and the Parship. In 2022, Tumblr announced it as live streaming service that we would join Meet Me, but according to what I know, is Tumblr will be disembarking on January the 24th as well. And as you know, Plenty of Fish joined the Meet Group in March 2020. POF launched the live stream feature after a partnership to interact with users from other apps, the Meet Me and Scout apps, and Zeus, which comes to an end, as you know, on January the 22nd. So in 2020 was when the time that POF joined the Meet Group. It's interesting, yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's when they started, yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy. But we're going to jump through everything. So the contestants still have 25 minutes on the clock. Time is ticking by very, very fast on the clock. So make sure you do stick around to find out what's going to happen with each contestant. Hopefully we can get the contestants to move their cameras a bit so we can see what they're making. I just realized, you guys, if we can see what you're making, can you get those cameras down a bit so we can see your creation?
Yeah, give me a minute here, sir.
Sure. But yeah, if we can get them down a bit, that would be amazing so we can see race. I'm looking forward to see what they're going to make. I'm very curious to see what they're putting together there. I see Aladdin's building something. I don't know what's happening. I see Ace Marsh has got something up there. And Brunette, could we have a look what's happening on your creation?
I got you. Hold on.
Peanut butter all over my phone.
Let me move this.
I'm very interested to see where the contestants are going to go based off of the app and not an actual food this week.
Yeah, it's a bit different. This is a bit of a different show. It's a special show, like I said, a very, very special show for these contestants. It's something very special before the split. And we're going to talk about all these apps. So we're going to go through app by app. We're going to talk about Scout as well. So I'm going to explain how Scout came about very shortly, but I'm just wanting to make sure all our contestants, we can see their builds because it's very important for us to see what they're actually putting together. So Race, I just want to ask you, while you're here, you joined the app recently, Race. So tell us your experience about joining the app, what you found about it, how you enjoyed it, everything that you found out so far, because you are very new to the app.
So on this account, I am very new. Like I said, I've been streaming for about 6 months with this account. But this is my second account. I did say I was active duty military, Navy. I went on a 7th-month deployment and got my first account got hacked and banned. So I had to start all over. I think everything happens for a reason, because I've built an amazing family on the app now within my new account. If you see the FTN right in front of my name, that's for the North. I have an amazing family with them. They support me, I support them. It goes both ways. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out for my For the North family that's in here. And yeah, I've had experiences on the app, some bad, some good. I am Meet Me, and I will stay Meet Me.
Okay, fair enough. That's very nice. That's very nice. That's awesome. What about you, Brunette? How's your experience been on the app? You've been on here for a little while. How's things been traveling for you? How did you find it on here?
So my best friend, she's like my sister. She told me about the app, and she introduced me. She told all her people about me, and they came over, gave me some love, and it's been good ever since. I love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're enjoying it. What about you, Ace? How did you come here? Tell us your story.
Well, how did I get to the app in general?
Yes.
I was engaged to a woman I was with her for 8 years. I was getting married. We decided to go our separate ways. We weren't in love. We realized that as we had spent $100,000 on a wedding. Yeah, don't do that, guys. Just like, not worth it. Do it for the right person. Don't try to make it work if it's not the right person. You'll regret it later. Yeah, exactly. So I did that. So I downloaded POF because I was like, oh, POF was cool back in the day. Let's go check that out. Maybe I'll start talking to some women again and just see what's up. Then I saw this live button the one day and I'm like, shh, Rocky. Sorry, the dog. I saw this live button the one day and I'm like, okay, let's check this out. I went into someone's stream and the girl's like, hey, jump in my box. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a crazy app now. Like, this is easy. And then I realized she just wanted me to come in her box like this, right? So then I took it totally wrong. And so, that's kind of how it went down. I went in the box that time. It was fun. We had some fun. And then that person's like, yo, you should go live. So I went live the next day. It's been 9 months now. And now I'm a full-time streamer.
Awesome. Awesome. Ace, what about you, Aladdin? What's your story? How did you get here?
Honestly, I have a horrible memory, Dora. So I don't remember how I got the app. I think I originally had POF, and I found out that there are other apps that can stream, and I actually like the color blue, so I actually got Scout because of the cool color, because it's my favorite color. And at first, I was just a viewer. I actually had the app since 2021, but I didn't start streaming until end of October 2022. I just would watch other streams where I just boxed up, but then eventually the people's streams that I started to watch stopped streaming. So I ended up taking matters in my own hands and started streaming as well. But I was really shy when I first started.
I can imagine. But we spoke about Scout, right? So we're going to get to Scout in a minute. So everyone who just joined into the show, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Race. These are my contestants, Popular Brunette, Ace March, and Aladdin. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcome and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have a special power that could potentially save one of these contestants or challenge the judge. So stick around and find out to see what happens on the show. So we're going to talk about Scout. We're going to talk about Scout, everyone. We're going to get into the details about Scout. So Scout, the service was founded as a mobile web social network in 2007 by Christian Wickland and Nicholas Lindstrom. The two Scout Chiefs Executive Officer and Chief Technology Officer respectively relaunched the network in 2009 as a dating and people discovery application and website after recognizing over 80% of the site's users were using it as a dating platform. So it was originally changing to a dating platform. So that's when it changed, right? So Scout launched its iOS application in February 2009 and the 2009 demo conference at their conference. At the time, Scout was available for users on non-iOS mobile internet devices through its website, and Scout's Android app launched in August of 2010. So Scout raised $22 million in venture capital from Andreessen Horowitz in April 2012. Prior to this investment, Scout had raised a collective $4.6 million in angel investment. In June 2012, Scout suspended its service for minors after 3 separate incidents. So they suspended minors being on the platform. That's when that changed. Scout announced a travel feature that allows users to meet people in another city while traveling in 2013. So apparently in 2013, there was a special travel feature. It's called Scout Travel. It was a premium paid feature. Do you know about that, Aladdin? Was that a thing?
Nothing that I know about.
Yeah, that was interesting. I just didn't know that. Another feature available on Scout was called Shake to Chat. So Shake to Chat connects users to other users who are shaking their phones at the same time.
What the heck? That sounds dirty. I'm sorry. It sounds real dirty.
It says user profiles were anonymous for 40 seconds after the Shake to Chat conversation begins.
That's wild.
It's wild. In 2015,
shake it to chat with me, guys. Let's go.
In 2015, Scout launched Interested. It was used to meet people in search settings and instantly match Scouters who share similar interests. So Scout extended its services from 14 languages to 16 languages, including Malay and Vietnamese in 2016. In May 2014, the company acquired Nixter, a nightlife app which allows users to find nightlife events, buy tickets, and see guest lists for events in New York, San Francisco, and LA. Scout launched also Fuse, an app that gives users tools to construct their own social network that functions off the address book on their smartphone or tablet. In 2015, Scout announced that it also reached more than 10 million members. That's a bit of a history about Scout. I don't know if you guys knew that, Aladdin. Did a few things there surprise you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, you know, there was a travel. That thing blew my mind. There was a Scout travel feature. That's kind of crazy. But we got 12 minutes and 25 seconds counting down on that clock. Time is ticking by very, very fast on the show. Make sure you have all your ingredients on your structure. They're very stable, and all your creations have that important height. And also, if we can see those creations, if you get those cameras moving a little bit better for us to see those creations, we'd really appreciate that, so we can see what you're building and watch the progress.
Let me know when you need to see mine, because I'm in the zone.
We want to see, Ace. Just give us a quick look at what you're building there. Soon we will jump to Plenty of Fish. We'll be talking about Plenty of Fish very soon. We've covered Scout, we've covered Meet Me, but we're going to jump to Plenty of Fish very soon.
Oh no, this isn't good. No. This is not good. Oh, everything's covered in peanut butter. This is wild. All right, that's all you're doing.
Peanut butter everywhere.
Peanut butter everywhere is wild, yo. It's wild. All right, so we're going to talk about POF. We're going to talk to POF. I've been on POF. Like I said, I've been on POF. I mean, Ace is on POF. He's all kitted out on POF. We're going to talk about POF and how it came about. So Marcus Friend, CEO of Plenty of Fish Media Incorporated, graduated in 1999 from British Columbia Institute of Technology with a diploma in computer systems technology, and founded the business in 2003. In 2004, Plenty of Fish became a full-time money-making business for Marcus. He ran the site independently until 2008, when he began hiring other employees at his new Vancouver headquarters. In 2009, Plenty of Fish also launched a contest with Lady Gaga, listen to this, allowing single members to get together and meet the singer during the Fame Ball tour. Didn't know that. The website for Plenty of Fish appeared in several music videos in 2010, in Lady Gaga's Telephone, Natasha's Bedingford's Touch, Keisha's We Are Who We Are, Flow Rider, and Akon's Available, Jason Derulo's Ride Solo, and 30 High Threes, Double Vision. In 2011, it appeared in Britney Spears' music video for Hold It Against Me. Didn't know, it just blew my mind. Many of these appearances are undisclosed paid product placements, which have been met with highly highly interesting reviews. In 2010, Plenty of Fish launched mobile apps for iPhone and Android. A few years later, it was made available for both iPad and Windows Phone when we had Windows phones back then. In 2014, Interview Friend attributed 85% of all Plenty of Fish traffic to mobile, with the number growing weekly. So Plenty of Fish got a very interesting history. Like I didn't know this. Like I've just learned this, like going into the deep diving of Plenty
You've
of
been around the block, eh?
I've been around research.
No!
What's going on, Ace? Your whole structure's collapsing. Is it all falling apart?
Go away, guys.
Okay, so we're going to jump into more details. We're getting into the deep diving, guys. We're deep diving. So on January the 21st, 2011, it was discovered that Plenty of Fish had an issue with their website, of which they figured out how to fix that issue and sort it out in regards to the app.
Yeah.
On February the 28th, 2012, the parents of U.S. Army Lieutenant Peter Banks had an issue with the system, and they figured it out for that period of time. In August 2012, Forbes interview, Marcus Friend stated that the base of the millions of relationships and marriages on Plenty of Fish has created over the past several years, it estimated that over 1 million babies, this is the crazy part, 1 million babies have been born as a result of this website. Can you guys just picture this? 1 million babies have been born as the result of POF. Does that just blow your mind, people? That mind blew me. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
That's hot.
Accurate.
1 million babies being the result of POF, guys. 1 million babies. I'm going to say it again. 1 million babies have been the result of POF.
That's crazy.
That means they're doing it right.
Look, so it's crazy.
That means they're doing it right.
On July the 14th, 2015, Plenty of Fish was sold for $575 million to Match Group. So the Match Group is the group who has OkCupid, Tinder, Hinge, based in Dallas, Texas. The headquarters remain in Vancouver and have recently been expanded. As you know, like I said before, in March 2020, that's when Plenty of Fish did join the Meet Group's network. So it's kind of interesting, right? It's kind of interesting. That's the history of POF. So there's a bit of history of PF. They went through a bit of turmoil. They went through a bit of success as well at the same time, and they pushed forward and made the app into a successful platform, which gave 1 million babies in the world. That's kind of a mind blow, right? If you just joined into the show, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge race. These are my contestants, Popular Brunette, Ace Marsh, and Aladdin. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have a special power that can challenge the judge and protect or save one of these contestants. So stick around to find out, to see what happens on the show. So just to summarize it, we're going to quickly summarize the Match Group. We did cover the Meet Group. We're going to cover the Match Group very quickly. So the Match Group is an American internet and technology company headquartered in Dallas, Texas. It owns and operates the largest global portfolio of popular online dating services, including Tinder, Match.com, Meet, IC, OkCupid, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, Our Time, and other dating global brands. The company was owned by IAC until July 2020, when Match Group was spun off as a separate public company. As of 2019, the company had 9.3 million subscribers, of which 4.6 million were in North America. Japan is the company's second largest market after the United States. So there's a bit of facts for you about both sides, the Meet Group and the Match Group. So we've covered all three apps on the show today. So I'm sure you all learned something from this stream today about each app. So Grace, how do you feel about learning all that about the app? Does that give you a good idea of where everyone came from?
Yeah, so that's crazy. That POF fact is that's a little wow. Like, what the hell?
1 million babies. If you're going to take away anything from the show, POF, 1 million babies. Just putting that out there.
That's crazy.
So I do have some good jokes for you guys. I always come with the liners and the one-liners and the crazy jokes, but in riddles. So we're going to see if you can figure out these ones. What do you call two birds in love? What do you call two birds in love, everyone? What do you call two birds in love?
Oh, no. This sucks.
Love birds. What do you
How
call
much time
two
do we have?
birds in
How much
love?
time do I have? How much time do I have? I'm readjusting.
We got 5 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock.
We're going to fix this.
What do you call two birds in love, everyone? What do you call two birds in love? I saw bird love. I saw lovebirds. Lovebirds, is that what you think? The actual answer is tweethearts. you know what I mean. Tweet hearts.
Sweetheart.
That is
It's tweet hearts, everyone. That is crazy. Well, they tweet hearts with 1 million babies, everyone. All right, if you just joined into the show, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Race. These are my contestants, Popular Brunette, Ace Marsh, and Aladdin. Please make sure you do hit them with an important favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated on the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does have that special power to challenge the judge or protect and save one of these lovely contestants. So stick around and find out to see what happens. So what I want
At least
to
they think they have the power.
That's crazy. I got a few more riddles to chuck out to the audience and to the boxes. How did the telephone propose to its girlfriend? How did the telephone propose to its girlfriend? Race, do you know the answer to that?
No idea.
Anyone know in the comments? How did the telephone propose to its girlfriend? Yes,
Gave her
I
a
see in the comments. Well done, Latifa. It gave her a ring. Well done, Latifa. In the comments, you got that right. It gave her a ring. There is exactly 4 minutes on that clock. 4 minutes ticking down on that clock. I've also got another little riddle to chuck to you. So while we chuck these riddles out, make sure you do have your structures and your ingredients all stabilized and perfect. Why did the salmon miss the party? Because plenty of fish is like a fish, so I thought this is a relative joke to put into the show. Why did the salmon miss the party? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
Any ideas? Why did the salmon miss the party?
Who
It was
cares?
too slow to drive. It swam upstream. The actual answer is he was too cool for the mainstream, if you know what I mean. He was too cool for the mainstream.
Oh, wow.
I had to put a stream joke in there, bro. I had to put a stream joke in the stream. All right, contestants, you got 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes ticking
This
down
sucks.
on that clock. I'm going to confuse you and bog your minds with another question. Where did the cow go on a date? Race, this one's pretty funny. Where did the cows go on a date?
To the movies.
Yes, let's go, Race. You got it right. Let's go.
Wait, why do you know that? Right?
He knew that one off the bat. There's 2 minutes and 35 seconds counted down on that clock. Contestants, get moving. Get those creations up. Make sure everything's stable. Make sure everything's on it, because Race is going to judge you like you've never been judged before.
God, I can't wait.
We're going to find out, so stick around and find out to see what happens in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Will their structures stand? Will they collapse? We're going to find out. Just so you know,
It kind of sounds like Aces has already collapsed a couple times.
Yeah, trust me. Wait, how much time do I have?
2 minutes and 2 seconds left on that clock.
Y'all are done.
Well, I'm going to say, just before we get to the contestants showing their
Good.
creations, as the time is ticking down, I like to say again, you can duplicate your account onto Meet Me. You can status match your account onto POF. If you do want to do that, you can reach out to me or other top badges that you do know. They should be able to provide you information of how to do that before the split happens as well. So you can reach out to me and discuss that as well if you do want that link. So the show will continue, like I said, on Meet Me. The show will continue on Meet Me as well, and the show will also be on POF in February. So contestants, you've got 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock, counting down on that clock. So contestants, get your creations ready. Make sure it's all in there. Make sure every ingredient is up in there. You don't want to miss out on your creations and ingredients to be correct. You got 1 minute and 8 seconds. So Ace Marsh, how are you feeling there? What's happening? Popular Brunette, how are you feeling? And Aladdin, how are you feeling? Starting with Brunette, how are you feeling there?
I'm in a sticky situation.
Hopeful.
Hopeful? What about you, Ace?
I'm hopeful. I'm finished. I'm done. My hands are up. I'm done. God.
And Aladdin, how are you feeling there, Aladdin? You got 42 seconds on the clock.
How much time we got?
42 seconds. 42 seconds on the clock.
I'm actually feeling really good now that I just finished. So
Yeah.
We got 29 seconds on the clock. Contestants, time is ticking by very, very fast. I'm so eager to see their creations, Race. I'm so eager. I know we had peanut butter on Ace's camera. He had peanut butter issues. Yeah. We got 14 seconds. So Ace, count down those last 10 seconds now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop your creation. Step away from your structures. Everyone step away from your structures. Yo! Yo! Yo!
Race is not letting anyone. He's not letting anyone. He's like, no one's taking that top gifter. I'm
Nope.
taking this man.
Nope.
Remember, we got
Hey,
3
we here for a
Come to
reason.
play.
We here for a reason.
We got 3 minutes. Remember, we got select 3-minute timer, which will come up after race counts down all your score counts and gets through all your judgments. So, contestants, let's check your creations. So, Popular Brunette, give us a tour. Show us your beautiful structure. What you
Oh
come up
my gosh, I'm first. Okay,
Yes, you're
hold
first
on.
up in here, Popular Brunette. We got you. You're first up.
Okay. I don't know how to flip this, but anyways.
Here's a
Da,
camera.
da, da, da.
Oh, yo,
Got
that is
this?
wild.
That's
see
pretty
it?
good.
She's got our names on the side of it. Yo, people,
see it?
look at this, guys. That is crazy. Yo.
All right, so I have Borat because you know you have a feature show and you represent Meet Me. We have right here your well you're on here, but we have our bouncer badge right there.
Mhm.
Okay, and then charismatic. Well, hold on, right here, Marty Party. He's number 1 on Meet Me, and then we
Wow.
have the CEO, which created Meet Me. We have Waldo, which is number 2 of all time. We have Charismatic right here, represent First Girls. And then, of course, I have the donuts because we're always usually on a donut. If we're battling, we've all had that experience, right? So, you know, that built us to be great, right? And so I have some diamonds because that's what the app's about. And then, of course, I have the Meet Me logo. He's smiling.
Wow,
He's
that is
smiling.
wild.
But
That
yeah.
is wild. That is crazy.
Diamonds
Can you show us where Charismatic is on there? Because I didn't see that her name. Can you show us where that's at?
right here.
Flip it around. Let's have a look. Okay, go down a bit. We can't see. Just back it a bit. Oh, there you go.
There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
That's
Whoa, this
interesting.
was like a predetermined kind of thing set up here. Eh? Like y'all fucking me last minute and got pull this stuff
Yeah,
on me,
and
like,
and
wow.
diamonds because you know it's all about the diamonds too.
Yeah.
You know.
Boy.
Yeah, our bouncers mean a lot to us, so I had to put the bouncers on there.
All
Very
right,
impressive,
all right,
Popular
all
Brunette.
right. We
Very
see you.
impressive.
We see you.
Can we get your
There's
height? Can you measure
diamonds.
your height? Can
Yeah,
you measure that height? Can we get a height on that?
y'all see the diamonds?
Yeah, we see
All
that.
right.
We see that.
Let me
Can we
let
get
me
a
do the
height?
height.
Oh, I
Yeah,
need to
while we
find
get the
it.
height, Ace Marsh, let's have a look at your creation. Give us a tour of what you've made. Let's find out.
POF baby, right there. POF.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Talk to me, baby. Last minute, talk to me, baby.
That is
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah,
Ace
we could just like. whatever you want.
Ace Marsh was a last minute
Ace.
contestant. Shout out to him for coming and doing this.
Measuring. Where's that
Yeah,
measuring?
It worked.
Like
It worked
9?
out, y'all. It worked out. It's
Worked
sick.
out. It worked
Measuring
out.
about
That's
9.
crazy. He had and made it happen. All right.
I'm just saying, we got the real
Over.
stickers. You might be putting the names, but we got the actual application right here. Okay, okay, okay.
All right. Can we get a height on yours, Ace? Can we get a height?
Can you give me a second to go get a measuring tape?
Sure. And
I am.
Aladdin, let's check your creation. Aladdin, let's see what crazy creation you come up with there. What craziness you come up with.
All right, man. Excuse the mess, but as you can see here, I got the blue
8
and
inches.
white, you know, representative of the Scout logo. Let me go around a little bit.
Yeah, let's get a tour of this thing.
Yeah, okay. So we got the Scout logo over here, represented with the marshmallows. I got this pretzel base. You know, I got 4 marshmallows here, representing like the 4 pillar apps that I thought existed before more apps came along. And then this right here, the 2 spaghetti splitting are the app splitting to 2 different ones. And that's represented with the spaghettis kind of to the side there.
That's amazing, Aladdin. That's crazy. Like, what's the height on it? Have you got a height for that as well? You get
I
height on
actually
that?
got a cross as well. So that cross is, the top view of it all.
Yeah, can we get
Looks
a
like a pirate. Scout looks like a pirate ship, like they're like that, that unwanted brother. They're like that unwanted brother, you know what I'm saying?
The unwanted brother is wild. So, Pablo Brunette, how tall is your creation?
It measured 9.5 inches.
9.5 inches. Yours, Ace?
I'm just struggling to hit that 8-inch mark, but in the real world, that's a nice size, okay?
Only 8. What about you there, Aladdin?
And I was thinking spaghetti
Yours
too. I was
amazing
like,
job.
just stick it. Stick it.
Hold on. 11.
I'm curious, what has he got? I'm very curious to see what height Aladdin's got there on that creation because it's quite tall. It's a suspense to find out Aladdin's height. You feel that suspense, people? There's so much suspense on his height at this point.
16.5 inches.
Did you just say 16.5 inches?
To the tallest point of the spaghetti stick. That counts, right?
Yeah, 16.5 inches. That's crazy. That is crazy height. So, Race, now's an important judgment process. So we're going to go through the height first. So Aladdin's got the tallest height, followed by Pablo Brunette, followed by Ace. So we'll start with Aladdin first. Out of 10, what are you going to give Aladdin out of 10 for his creation?
For that 16.5, I got to give Aladdin a 10.
10 on his height. And Pablo Brunette on the
No
second
one wants
floor.
it that, Aladdin, no one wants it that big, though. I'm just letting you know.
Who is next?
Popular Brunette.
Popular Brunette with 9.5 inches.
Yes.
I'll give it a solid 8.
An 8. An Ace Marsh on 8 inches, approximately.
Approximately 8 inches. I'd have to give him a 7.
7. All right. Now we're going to jump to the ingredients. So remember the ingredients. If you want to recap your ingredients, so Popular Brunette, Ace, and Aladdin, if you want to recap those ingredients, we will do that. So Popular Brunette, first, could you recap the ingredients you had on your structure?
I have donuts, cookies, like these little diamonds, which is like the ring pops, little ring pops. I have icing and just some food coloring markers.
All right. What about you, Ace?
Yeah,
What ingredients do you have there? You had peanut butter, I remember, crackers.
We got peanut butter, we got pepperettes, we got biscottis, we got crackers, which are baby crackers. We got actual POF, real swagged out stickers. All right. Okay. We did attempt to use a bunch of other stuff, which got thrown in the garbage because it collapsed. So this is a round 2 that made it here. So that's all we got on this one.
Awesome.
Are the stickers edible?
Yeah, I'll eat one right now. Paper is actually edible. It does not harm you.
Okay.
What about you, Aladdin? What are your ingredients? Recapping for us again.
Thank you for the early birthday, guys. Thank you for the early birthday. I appreciate it.
So we got pretzel sticks for the base, also filled with mini marshmallows for extra structure, along with spaghetti going up the top of it with bigger marshmallows alternating with smaller marshmallows for decoration. And spaghetti stick, marshmallows, and marshmallow jet puffed cream. Also use writing gel for the Blue Scout logo, and I also use food coloring to add color to the marshmallow fluff for extra color.
All right. So, Race, out of 10. So, we got out of 10, we'll start with Aladdin. So, Aladdin, out of 10, what are you going to give him for his ingredients?
So from what I kind of took from that, I think Aladdin had the most ingredients used by about 1 over Popular Brunette. I'm going to have to go with a 10 for Aladdin.
A 10 for Aladdin. All right.
Yeah.
And Popular Brunette on her ingredients?
I'm going to go with a 9.
A 9. And Ace Marsh on his ingredients.
I'm also gonna have to go with the 9 for Ace.
All right. Now we're going to jump to the stability of their structures. So all structures look stable at the moment. So, Race, what are you going to give each contestant starting with Aladdin out of 10 for their structural stability?
Can I have each
Aladdin.
contestant pick up their structure?
Oh, he's throwing you a curveball, yo. Look at Ray. Look at Ace's face.
This thing is heavy. Oh my god, this thing is so heavy.
Ready?
Oh, there we go.
That ain't breaking, guys. That ain't breaking.
There we
All
go.
right, Ace. I see you there. Aladdin. I'm gonna have to go with another 10.
Another 10 on stability for Aladdin. What about Popular
Hey.
Brunette?
Yes, it is.
Popular Brunette. Let's go with a 10.
The 10 for Popular
It's
Brunette
heavy.
and Ace Marsh.
I better hear an 11, Race. Come on now.
You know what? Since you got thrown in last minute, big shout out to you. 10.
Oh, wow. That's great. That was a curveball right there. Now we're down to the last category, which is the creativity. This is a very big category. Everyone was creative in their own way. So we'll start off. If you can flip your structures, can we like have everyone face their structures out so Race can see all your creativity up in there? So if we can have all your structures pulled up there so they can show it, so he can see everything. Right, so the creativity for each contestant, starting with Aladdin. This is the final score count before we get to that 3-minute timer where you can be the top gifter. We'll get to that in a second. So, Race, what do you think out of 10 for each contestant?
Out of 10 for each contestant. Okay. Aladdin. I love the way you did the 4 pillars and the split for the upcoming split. I'm going to go with the 9 for Aladdin.
A 9? Yep.
Popular Brunette. I love all the purple, the Meet Me logo, the cookies around the base, even though I wasn't included there. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I could have put him on.
Wow. No. That's no. Take that into consideration. Yep.
Take that into consideration. The diamond effect, that's amazing right there. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to go with a 10.
A 10? All right. And on Ace Marsh?
Ace Marsh. The stickers and the stability, the creativity, the last minute, yes. I'm gonna go with a 9.
A 9. All right. So let me count these score counts up. Remember, we got a 3-minute period where you can be the top
Right,
gifter of
Lug?
the show and challenge the
Race.
judge to save or protect one of these contestants. I already got the score counts. The score counts sitting at Aladdin on 39, Popular Brunette on 37, Ace Marsh on 35. But all important now, you can be the top gifter of the show and challenge the judge or save or protect one of these contestants. So who has the guts to protect or save or challenge the judge? So I've put a 3-minute timer on the clock. This is the time on the show. I got 3 minutes to put on the clock. The time starts now. So if you want to be the top gift of the show, currently our judge is the top gifter of the show currently. So if you want to knock him off that peg, take it down and make sure you want to save someone, this is your opportunity to challenge the judge. So Race, go ahead. Say what you want to say to the people.
Hey, someone 2 weeks ago, I had my buddy was a contestant. I came in, we had Top Badge Alexa was in there trying to battle me for that last spot. She threw a little Top Badge carpet out there. I said, "Oh, that's cute. I'm a Boss Badge," and I dropped a Boss Badge dragon. So I better see something. Something.
So someone just know like you playing with some big money here, okay? Okay.
We got 2 minutes and 13 seconds
We will
on
see.
the clock to be top gifter of the show and challenge our judge or save or protect one of these contestants. So
Can I start cleaning this up while we're doing this? Can I start cleaning this
Yes,
up?
you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We got 1 minute and 56 seconds. If you want to save, Aladdin. and protect him for be the winner. If you want to save Popular Brunette, or if you want to save Ace Marsh, this is your opportunity now or forever hold your peace. So let's see what happens, people. We got 1 minute and 42 seconds on that clock. Time is ticking by very, very fast. We've seen some crazy snipes on here, some crazy things. Anything can happen at any time on the show. You just never know.
Region's like, nah, I'm good.
You never know what's going to happen. So, like I said, we have the Aladdin on 39, Popular Brunette on 37, and Ace Marsh on 35 points. So if you want to save or protect one of these contestants and have the guts to challenge our lovely judge, let's see who has the guts, Race. Who's going to challenge you? Who is going to take it to you today?
I don't know. You got someone that's trying to threaten me right now.
We got 1 minute on the clock, counting out 56 seconds. When it gets to the last 10 seconds, I will count that down. And if anything happens at that point, we'll see what happens on the show. So you never know, guys. Let's get some crazy stuff in here. We've seen some wild things. Last week, we saw some wild things too, and the week before. So you just never know who will do what on the show. I love doing the show. It's a lot of fun, guys. And like I said, the show will still stay here on Meet Me, and it will be also on POF. So we're not going anywhere. And the boards are staying where they are, respectively, on both sides. So we got 27 seconds on that clock, Race. 26 seconds counting down very, very fast there. We got 19 seconds on the clock. So if you want to save Aladdin, protect Aladdin, save Ace Marsh, or save Popular Brunette, let's see what happens. You got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Race said it's not your day today, people. Race just told you all it's not your day. It's not your day today, people. That's what Race just said. Race said it ain't happening on my watch.
Sit down.
So that means Aladdin is the winner of the show, Race. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Aladdin, well done on winning the show before the split for Scout. How do you feel, Aladdin? How do you feel?
I just got to say, huge shout out to Scout for giving me the opportunity to represent them in this battle. Yo, big shout out Race and Borat for like being the judge and the host for this, and the awesome contestants that I got to be a part of with. Hey, sorry to see you go, bro. Are you duplicating?
I got a family on both sides, so we'll be everywhere. I'll still see you guys everywhere, but I will be at least to start streaming and keeping my featured show as well on PLF to start. So, but I'll be everywhere.
I thank everybody. I thank all of you.
Before you go, hang on, Popular Brunette. Before you go, this is the twist. I love throwing little twists out in my show. I am personally saving you to be in my tournament. So you're gonna come back into my tournament.
Wow, after everything? Yo, I just want Borat to know. Hey, guy.
I'm saving you, Popular Brunette, for my tournaments. You'll be coming back competing with all these people and against Aladdin as well. So, because you did a beautiful creation for me, well, I couldn't help but not save you because that was amazing. Like, her creation was absolutely perfect. Like, in terms of design-wise, I loved it. So definitely, I'm saving you, and you're coming back in my tournament, which is going to start very soon. My tournament's going to be very soon. So Aladdin, well done on the show. You're the official winner, but I'm saving Brunette as well on the show because of her creation, and what she put together was absolutely wild. Ace, what do you think of her creation? Her creation was wild, right? It was.
It
wild.
was. I actually liked it.
No comments.
No comment as well. But Popular Brunette, Ace, Race, and Aladdin, I appreciate you. This has been amazing. You know, like, I want to say a few things while we wrap up the show. We've still got 4 minutes of the features. Do not swear, drink, cuss, or smoke just yet. I want to say a special shout out to Meet Me, Jim B, Chris Casper, my admin Janet on POF, and the POF team, because doing the show, it's been amazing. I've been doing the show for over 8 months on here with both sides supporting me. It's been amazing, and you know, you guys, you know, if it wasn't for them as well being supportive of me, we wouldn't be here with the show and everything today. And you know, it's been amazing, guys. The show's been going well. It's not going anywhere. We're still here on both sides. Like I said, the show is staying. It's an amazing show. Everyone loves the show, and it's not going anywhere. So we're going to keep it running and keep it happening. And yeah, like I said, I'll be top badge on both platforms. So rest assured, you will see me on both sides. So if you haven't got me favorited and haven't got any of these beautiful contestants and judge favorited, please hit that favorite button now. Make sure everyone is favorited, because like I said, also, if you want to duplicate or status match, please hit me up. I do have information for you if you want to do that as well. And there you go. Popular Brunette just lit a spark. She's like, I'm riding the spark.
I did. I wanted to put it on my cakes, but I said I'm gonna do it afterwards. It's a celebration, guys. Congratulations, Galaxy. You did fantastic.
Be sure to stick around after the feature. We got to wait because there's 3 minutes left of the feature. Be sure to stick around because we're gonna have a little party, like a couple of little bit of dancing, a little party up in here, because it is our official split, end of the split situation this week. So it's a split show before the split. How did you all love the show? Anyone want to say anything? Race, you want to say anything to our contestants? Anyone of the contestants, you can say anything you like at this point before we get off the feature very soon.
Everybody did an amazing job. That was awesome. This was an awesome first featured show for me. First time ever doing something like this. I appreciate everyone for coming out and supporting, most importantly, Borat, and of course the three contestants. I had fun, and I hope to continue to do more stuff like this.
100%. Race will definitely have you back as a contestant very soon. Definitely that will happen for sure. Like I said, I do have also a battle royale coming up this week. So on the 19th of the 1st, I have a Fives battle and Missy's battle royale event. So make sure if you are here to help me and support me through this battle royale, it is Fives battles. I have to win 2 out of 3 for each battle round if I get past round 1. So if you can get me through the rounds, I appreciate that. If you could pull up and spam those 5s. I think what I've found out from the rules, it's 6K per account that can be sent per battle round. To do that, that's the rules for her battle royale. So if you can be here and pull up for that, I'd appreciate that. And hopefully I can get through the rounds and see where we go from there. So that's what's happening for me this week. If anyone has anything else they want to shout out, they can shout out anything they want to shout out while we wrap up the last few minutes of the feature. Go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, guys, obviously I'm Team POF. I'll be on both sides, but I do have my show is fully featured approved and will be featured once they start their featured shows on the POF side. The only reason it hasn't been yet is because of the split that was coming, so they just wanted me to wait. So every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my show is called Heart Rate with Ace Marsh. It's an exhilarating talk show where we talk about near-death experiences, wild, crazy adventures. Recan's going to be on my show this week, as well as Hot Mess. If you ever want to be on the show, let me know. I will be running it on the POF side, but I will be on both platforms as well. Secondly, I have my birthday in 2 days. It's January 19th on Friday. So this Saturday when I do my typical fave party, which is 8 p.m. till midnight with 2 live DJs, I'm going to be doing it as my birthday party, my celebration of my 20 milli party, which we just hit, and as well a split party and as well as a fave party. So if y'all want to pull up, come get your drink on, get your smoke on, get it all going. Let's have some fun. Is it 2? Can I swear now? Because
we got 1 minute. I think 1 minute to go, people. Hold that swearing.
I just want to say thank you for the birthday wishes. I just want to say, Borat, I'm never coming on your show again. Don't ever ask me. I swear. Absolutely not. This is crazy. The fact that you just offered Brunette to be on the championship, I've been on this show 5 times. He told me last minute. This is some crazy. I never want to be a part of it. I don't want anything to do with it. I'll be in the chat and I'll make sure that I gift everyone but you, and let's go.
That is wild, man. That is wild. Ace. But Ace, you will be back in the judge in the tournament. You'll be back in a judge. You'll be in the judge position in the tournament. You'll be in the tournament for the judge.
All right. See, now you're trying to work me. Okay.
How does sparklers for you, Ace?
Before I go and say, before we get to the after show, the show will be uploaded to YouTube. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button on YouTube. It's free. The show will be uploaded there. So you'll be able to catch up with all the comments, all the craziness in the show. So it is the bottom of my bio. If you click that button later and go there and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. It's free, like I said, and you can catch up on all the previous shows. But now we move to the after show. You can drink, swear, cuss, and smoke. We're going to pump some beats up and let's go. Let's party it.
Hey, listen. Borat, Biden, appreciate y'all. Everyone that was here for me, thank you for being here.
Happy birthday.
I'm going to go live because I'm in the top 10 of this contest right now, so I'm going to go run it. I've been off for 6 days. I'm going to try to get in this contest, get back in the groove. I appreciate y'all, everyone for coming for me. Thank you for last minute. Love you guys. Borat, fuck you, and the rest of you. See you.
Much love, mate.
you guys.
Let's go, everyone. We're gonna party up in here again. We're gonna party up in here a bit. So it's Chaos Kitchen
All right.
after party. Let's go.